some of you attentive viewers might have noticed that I didn't change the title. Yeah. Howdy, welcome to some Atelier casuals. Today we got some painting to do. I think I'm all set up. I don't remember what I need everything of the thing. Here I am. That's Kevin. That's not. And that's Kevin. Today, we got the whole thing. I haven't even checked if this fits. So I have, you can see in the reflection there, and here, and now here. Happy birthday. We have many thing. I don't know what I'm gonna draw today. I think we're just gonna freeball it, because sometimes the fun. Oh, I can get 2 greetings. Thank you, TTYD. Okay, anyway, sorry, I was putting on the music. There we go. This is 16 by 20, or 40.6 centimeters by 50.8 centimeters. So it's sizable, right? And with the previous ones, we kind of did stuff. We did the cat, we did Miku, not really. And I feel like, maybe my domain with painting is just doing some nature. Right? So, well, you know what I'm known for. And I don't think I've actually really painted a sunset. So, we're gonna paint a sunset. Okie doke. I don't know which way I want to do it, though. So yeah, my sister, she got this from work, I think. Her coworkers were just like, take it. I was like, okay. I kind of want to do it portrait, but the stream would do better with landscape, right? Hold on. Doing a lot of moving here. Can I also... Yeah, let's make it higher. Okay, I don't know. Oops, water. I'm just gonna go ham. I'm just gonna do whatever I want, Just gonna go. And I haven't bought new paints since. I've been kind of meaning to get. Now you can't see reflection, Kevin, unless I go over here. I just kind of want to go. Ooh, wow, ooh, No, head empty. Sometimes I think, abstract painting is kind of a reflection of the self, something along those lines. I'm not really describing it too well. But what I'm trying to say now is I kind of just want to do what I want to, what I want on the canvas. And if you're given a free canvas, just do whatever you want, right? That's the theme with today's, painting. We're just gonna do whatever we feel like it. So yeah, I'm gonna do, so it's gonna go blue to Orpal, I think, and then the sun, and then maybe like a mountain. Who knows? This is not Bob Ross style. This is just how I'm feeling. There won't be a lot of, thinking. Hello, Prin. But yeah, not much thinking, just do it. You know what happened before the stream, by the way, Prin? So tomorrow we were supposed to work on our secret project. And then I got a call. Well, I should still be around, but, I thought I was off tomorrow, and then I'm not. If I start to, get really tired, though, I'll let everyone know, what it means for streams. But right now, I'm gonna be painting, I'm gonna be doing stuff, so, I'm still around. Oh, look at that. It doesn't really spread that nicely. But, for people who have never seen me paint, I'm not a classical painter. I've done some studies with painting, right? But, I wouldn't consider myself a painter. I've always said I'd like to learn more about traditional painting. And just digital as well. You know, I think I'm at a good spot, but I could be even betterer, you know? Here, we're gonna do some fun shapes here. Yeah, this is supposed to be a sunset, but it's not the Mario Paint one where it's just yellow and red. It's gonna be somewhat realistic. I should get, ooh, no. That landed face down, but it's okay, because these paints don't sit a lot. Hold on, I need a reference. Because I want to do like the blue, the purple, red kind of sunset. Okay, so this is gonna be the start, right? And then we're gonna push like the deeper blue. Oh, we're already out. See, the issue with this is like, we don't actually have, I don't have a lot of paint still. No, this is what we're doing to this, so. The Sean Cago one you're talking about? I should have asked more, like, what do you mean by party? Like, is Drew Carey showing up? Drew Carey gonna be there? Oops. That's fine. Again, today is just whatever happens on the canvas happens. Rudy Ray Moore. Okay, so it does have. Well, is it an FMV game? Yeah, I'm just gonna do tricks on it, you know? I'm just gonna do whatever comes to mind. I'd love to learn more about how to actually do Impressionism, because I really like Impressionism. I've talked about it a lot now, I think. Impressionism this, Impressionism that. Why don't you impress some woman? And I'm like, I already do. Look at me right now. Dueling Fireman. Okay. Oh yeah, but you know, okay. We're gonna let the brush do what it wants. Don't think about it. Just let it happen. Has anyone ever followed along with the Bob Ross thing? Because I actually haven't. But I've learned quite a bit, but because I haven't watched him in a while, like, I don't remember as much. Here's the big thing. The reason why I can't really do Bob Ross right now. You need the wet canvas thing. These paints are good for that. Because he uses, I forget what they're called. Oil? He uses wet on wet. So does his preceding master. They used it. They're not preceding. They're, you know. Hey, this is a nice sky so far. I think I got some, like, concepts on the board already. I'm gonna switch to the deep blue and push this to be a bit darker up top, you know? You have followed along a Bob Ross painting? I'm assuming that's what that's response to. So yeah, I'm switching to the darker blue here, the true blue. Putting it on the canvas, and then start from the top. A wiggle. You know, like I said, this is freeform painting. Microsoft Paint, MS Paint. That's one way to do it. And you know, the cool thing about his way of teaching is that it is very friendly to picking it up in different mediums. It's kind of a tried and true thing, and that's why people still, you know, follow along. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. But I feel like it looks kind of interesting so far. What makes this true blue over other blues? Maybe it's like, I don't know, if you take a picture, is this, I don't remember hexadecimals right now. Is it 00FF00? I think that's wrong. But anyway. Because FF0000 is actually it might be 0000FF. I think I got it right by flipping it. Yeah, okay, yeah. I remembered because of RPG Maker. That's the order as well. Anyway, yeah, I like this swooshy swoosh so far. Sometimes, you know, okay, you know, this is already like, what do you call it? Some people would just be happy but put this on their wall and be like, yeah, that's an accent piece. Maybe put a little, like, you know, peel some paper off and then it's got like wave effects. I don't know. Anyway, what was I gonna mention? I don't remember. Let's switch. See, so like maybe it's showing. It's hard to tell with my camera. I'm gonna switch to Prussian blue, which I don't know if I've opened this one. No, I haven't. There's gonna be some I haven't opened just because, you know, I didn't need to use this blue at the time. Let's see. Again, this is also kind of experimentation, so like, I don't know how dark this is gonna look on the canvas, but I don't care. Ooh. So it hits the canvas hard, but then, you know, since I'm smoothing it out, it starts to dissipate. I don't know what you call this technique. I think it's called bullshit knit. I don't know. I'm not trying to like imitate anyone really. Like, not really thinking about the go of Van or nothing. Here's again the shame about technology, you know. Some spots look different in person than they do on the camera. I hope someone uploads the whatever of the game to YouTube or something. Prosperity and all that. Ow. Posterity, not prosperity. Yevon be unto you. Okay, I'm popping in some purple. Popping in some purple. You know, the sunset. This purple, more like an indigo. It's called pale purple on the docket. But yeah, Print, if you have like if you have that saved, I'd love to see it. Outside of that, definitely curious. What's everyone's like? If you had to pick a favorite art style, what would it be? I think we had this discussion before. I remember Hippie said it was a weird like middle era between Cubism or something, or was that Carl? I don't remember. I haven't really had experience with like printing something out and then trying to get like the pure color that I had before. I remember a school project I worked on. Like, you know, I worked on it and then in like when it printed out it was like way darker and I was like, oh. Okay, this is a lot of white here. So I'm just gonna like put it down and then afterwards we're gonna actually switch to... Now, okay, I might have messed up because I forget painting is in real life is different. Because I want to put yellow on here. We'll see how it looks. We'll see. If it comes out green, that's fine. I have a contingency plan. I don't really. I just change it from a sunset to like a sunrise. Some of these. Friend for, sorry? Let me repeat some of the things just so I can figure out. I asked, do you have the thing you worked on for Bob Ross earlier? And then my other question is, what's your favorite, like, yeah, period of art is maybe the better question. Because, like, again, I'm saying Impressionism. I like how it's, like, you know, very simple shapes that stack up when paired with other stuff on the canvas. Luminism? I think I remember. I need to... This is a very light blue, and it's not blending nicely. So I think I need to toss in some other colors here. I used to know, I've said this before, like I even did a presentation on like the periods of art, and then I forgot all about it. Which is a kind of a faux pas, I think. I think it's nice to be, if I'm going to say myself as like a artist, I think it'd be nice to actually mention periods I'm fond of. Hold on, folks. I've screwed the pooch here. We're gonna do something. We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go crazy. I'm putting some green here. Green. It's like, okay. The issue I am facing is like, this is like a periwinkle, and then this is like a soft, so now it's eating up all of this up here. The light is eating the dark. I've never made a optical illusion. Wonder if I could. I used to own this like optical illusion book and I really liked it. I bring it everywhere, like, guys, look at this. And everyone would go, whoa. And I'm like, right, right. So who wants to hang out with me? No, that's not how it works, but yeah. I was liking it before. We're gonna fix it by pushing and mixing a lot. I don't know. Just kind of pull the take this more as like just chatting stream with like ASMR, but not ASMR because like you can't really hear my brushes, right? I don't think so. I think I kind of okay. I think I fixed it. I don't have my hair dryer, so I can't like make the ink not wet or the paint not ink. I'm gonna add some Orpal at the top. More Orpal, like the darker Orpal. And the other side. That's not very noticeable on stream, like what I'm working on, because it's kind of cut off. You know, whatever. Whatever. I'm wiggling the the camera. I'm sorry. Minakal? Let me peek that. Minakal. Oh, that is trippy. So yeah, it's like imagine like a checkerboard, but it's like large in the middle and then expands out. Here, I dropped my canvas again. Or not my canvas, my palette. Because I've just been holding it. Okay. Let me switch brushes here. No problem. Spend as much time as you want. Hope it's a fun celebration. Okay, sunset. Sunset. Let's get orange. Orange here? Orange? Orange, you glad I didn't say orange? I said orange. Who's lying? This is gonna turn brown real quick. I know for a fact. But we're having fun. It doesn't matter if it becomes brown. Maybe. Maybe a little. I'm changing brushes, so it's like a smaller one. I can already tell it's like a little brown. Don't worry about it. Just remember the good times we had. This is just pure orange, by the way. Bump, bump, bump. Pure orange. This brush is barely held together. Can I will it back into shape? No. Well, you know, we'll be careful. So yeah, it's a little brown. Don't worry about it. That's the point of layering. Okay. And then let me just use up the rest of this orange at the bottom. Whoop, whoop. and then maybe a little bit of red, but like okay. I think I'm gonna put the yellow on first. Maybe a yellow with a bit of white. I don't know. All right, let's try it. I have a warmer yellow, which I think will be better to use here. I have the yellow, warm yellow. So we're just gonna plop that down first, and then we're gonna swap to like maybe white, and then just see does it interact well. And then I gotta think about how to draw paint clouds. Okay, here comes the yellow. Yep, it's brown. Let's try adding white. Okay. You're good. Just start doing tricks on it. Whatever. Okay, you'll see my technique, my resolution in a second. Because you might be looking at this and being like, this guy doesn't know how to paint. And then you would be right. However, if I just keep talking and act like I know what I'm doing, eventually you will all be tricked into it. That's how I work. White is very strong, though, I'm learning. But that's what this is teaching me. Oh my goodness, on stream it looks not so great. That's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Worry about it. Don't worry about it. Worry about it? Me? Worry? No. Me worry? Ah! I keep dropping it. Let's leave it here. Put it on the corner. Trust the process. You might be asking, what is the process? Ah. How many times do I have to repeat myself today? Apparently I never opened up orange red. Thought I did. Okay, here comes orange red. Darker, more vivid. Yeah, why does it look so... It's okay. I have the idea now. I have the notion of the ocean here. You'll see what I do in a second. Will blow your mind. How? Just watch this quick video. Maybe I should have just done the red, yellow sunset. Instead of like the blue. Don't worry about it. Process. Process. Why does the camera make it look so different? Okay, here comes the technique. I'm gonna switch back to the blue. And then I'm gonna use it to kind of scrape up the paint, blend it. Get this like deep color going. Can I play this music on YouTube? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Well, on camera it looks a little nicer. I think we should have some direction going on. This is just like a flat. So I think we're gonna have it kind of slope this way, maybe. An empty glass, reflecting my own ass. Okay. You're on crack. Okay. Maybe. Got an interesting brown to it. Let's. I think we need to we do need to dry it a bit. So I'm just gonna do the old technique. Is this drying it? No. Imagine that's how they did it back in the day. If only we had some kind of blow dryer of sorts. Well. No, I think what they did back in the day is they would go, take a cigarette break. And then it would be done. It would be ready later. I'm gonna push some pink up here. Okay? I think so. Do I have that even? Oh, yeah. I got magenta. I'm a Jamjaman. Oh, ooh, ooh. Got a little on me. Okay, let's see what this do. So I'm gonna, again, this is all just for fun, for experimentation. I'm gonna keep repeating that just in case someone comes in and is like, wow, you suck. And I have to say, sure, but isn't learning sucking funner than not learning at all? They say get down on your knees. That's when you learn. I don't know what that means. Okay. I got peach pink here, and then I'm also using rhodamine red. I haven't met that person. If you know rhodamine red, let me know. I've never met them. Okay, so let's do the rhodamine because it's darker. Let me show you the canvas. This one's slightly darker. You can't tell. And we're just gonna go, freely across the canvas. Whatever floats my boat. So yeah, these are gonna be clouds. You'll see. When I'm older and made of money, you'll see. They'll call it the Kev on Kev technique. Oh, and let me be like a painter, because I do this. Now some painters, they have that light touch. See, I'm like this. Oh, le painter. How beautiful. It was cool. One time on our road trip, there was we went to the Bumpus pits. They smell real bad, but there's a painter, and I knew he got his stuff together. It was really cool to watch. Yeah, I've been all around Oregon painting landscapes, Wow. I say this a lot, you know. Well, actually, I don't. I haven't said this on stream. It's always important to surround yourself with people who you think are better than you, but not for spite or jealousy, but to improve your own craft. Or rather, also surround yourself with people who want to support your endeavors and are willing to give you criticism when you want it. Not when you not want it. When you want it. Or when you need it, you know? That's the hard balance. When you want it or when you need it. What am I talking about? Look, a sunset. Hey, I think this is really adding to the piece. The rhodamine red. And it, like, it's kind of melding with this brown area, the green brown. Kind of giving me some funny looks across the street. I think it's cool. Yeah, I've decided my clouds are going to go like this way for the most part, but then there's going to be one going, well, let's paint it right now. Let me show you my world. This one's going to, ooh, I'm over here. Oh, I need more paint. I should get one of those thumb canvases where you can like stick your finger through it. Instead I got this one that I've been holding like I'm a portable ashtray. I've been saying some very colorful comparisons today. A portable ashtray. Sure. You smoke, Kevin, right? Yeah. I know all there is about smoking. I don't want some. Hold on. I'm gonna bravely mix this with some of the purple that was still on the canvas. Aha. But these clouds are gonna pop once I put some like light on it. I feel. Something I want to get better at doing is making it so that clouds look layered and come from different directions. Because a lot of times, well, you know, most of the landscapes you see me do is in Mario Paint. And I think a lot of my clouds kind of just go the same direction. But I think it's cool when clouds are like, I'm going to go this way. Nah, see you later, dude. I got to go home this way. Catch you on the flippity flip. Is that The Office where it's like, catch you on the flippity flip, and then he's there for like 30 minutes? Yeah, it was when Scott was leaving, I think. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Sure, it's a little greenish on the stream, but like, okay, it's got some variety going on. And, you know, since the whole thing's wet, I'm really digging into the other colors, so, like, it's becoming even more brown. That's fine. That's fine. What did I say earlier? Yeah. Stick with it. Oh, look. Oh. I'm really feeling it. You can't make a rain without rainbow. Or you can't make a rainbow without Rhine. Okay. Yeah, I'm going into the pink here. Wubba wubba. I'm in the pink today. I don't know any techniques with painting like this. Since these paints, there's always a conversation about like painter and then the tools, stuff like that. And I know that like the cheaper you could still learn with cheaper I hate saying the word cheap, but you can either buy this paint set for $5 or one bottle for $5, right? But like the cost, these aren't as good as like more out there. There's my hair. There's some kind of thing. These aren't as good as higher end paints, and probably more in music. This discussion happens of like, is it good to work with these like quote unquote lower end products? And I think you can, but I think when you're learning, it can be hard because you're fighting against the medium. And I'm not sure if that's happening here. Because, like, again, I consider myself a painting newbie still. And I don't know if I'm, like, learning a lot of the techniques I should. Because I'm using this thing. And also I'm not learning in terms of, like, I'm not following a guide. I'm just doing whatever I want. God. What do I know? What do I look like? A big stick with a big nose. So here, to make this stand out, I'm like really leaving just the blotches out of the paint. Like I'm just like ah, what a beautiful sunset. We should build a Walmart here. This looks like the kind of sky that you see when you're like coming home and the day was like, it was okay. You know, like, oh, you went out, like, you went out to the city, but some of the stuff you wanted to do was closed. And, someone kicked you in the shins. Yeah, I don't know. Is that a cool name for this painting? An okay day? Passable day? Where should I even put the freaking sun? Here? Do these clouds make sense looking like this? I don't think so. Hold on. You might need to swap the brightness down the line. Well, you know, I'm making it bright right now, and then we'll do something with it. Like maybe push some more of the purple again at the top. Still got a lot of this think I'm doing. Look, this is nice, right? You know something's wrong when sometimes, you know, if someone looks at this and is like, yeah, that looks nicer than what you're painting. I don't know. Maybe they should think before they speak. I kind of like it though. Like it looks layered, I would say. I think, though, I need to keep pushing the brightness of these. But I think I need to be brave to do that, because, like, it could look kind of weird if I don't do it right. Okay, a little more top here. And I'm gonna switch to like, I'm gonna go back to the red we just used. But maybe darken it a little and then work up top, down. Okay. Something you might not see because of the way this is that there needs to be something here too, I think. I think I could push some darker values up here. So, like, when it comes to my art knowledge, like, you know, I'm slightly studied. I'm gonna say one of the things is, like, focus of eyes. So I think your eyes will start here. So I need to do something to make it, like, you go around the entire thing. Yeah, that's a art philosophy thing, I think. I need to make a... So, you might notice how I was doing this earlier too, is, okay, we're done with that brush, let's get a new one. Because, like, I got this pack and it's, like, got 25 brushes, so it's like, why not just... Why clean a brush when I could just swap to another one? So what I'm going to do here is we're going to go with the amethyst, like the dark purple. Just a little bit. And I'm going to mix it with the red, the rhodamine red, which I don't know what rhodamine is. I think I do, actually, but, like, can't describe it, so I don't know. You know how. Yeah, I want to push the darker values up top, but still have, like, some vividness to it, so that's why I mixed in the rhodamine. What we're doing is kind of subtle. I don't know. This looks like I killed Tinkaton. I'm sorry. Yeah, I want to have some stand out. Put some other darker spots in the middle. Is it audible when I'm tapping? I can't. I think it might be a little. It's okay. Also here, you know, there's not this color, so probably very important to leave it here. I'm going with a pseudo pointillism, impressionism, calisthenics. Let me also like, add a little spin to it. A little spin. You can tell that the layers are very thin because like I just removed all of that by doing that. And that's fine. I don't know. Okay. Now, some areas I kind of want to keep the way they were, so I still have this brush. And hold on. Push this to the side. Let me get more of that pinky pink. Or, yeah, how about just the rhodamine alone? Yeah, it's just filling this. So I think this will just be like we'll just put an ocean here. This doesn't have to be a complicated thing. I just wanted to paint. Now, I think we're getting to that point where a lot of this is becoming brown again. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna introduce red even more. Okay. Yeah, let me just pop in more pink every now and then. We just super mix this brush for ultra rhodamine. I think I'm okay to use this brush with red, because it's already kind of red. So basically with red, I'm going to pop it, like, just around town. And this does seem like, if I really want this to set nicely, I need to actually get my blow dryer and let it dry a bit. I do want to pop in some more yellow here, but it's not going to look nice with the way it is right now, I don't think. Yeah, okay. I keep repeating myself because, like, I haven't used this in a while, these paints. It's so easy to remove what you just did, and I don't think that's true with other paints. So that's one of the big detriments of this. The second detriment is that you only have so much of a color. And that's why, you know, getting less colors is actually nicer if you get more of the same. Like, I think for a lot of artists, the set I have here, right, is nice, but it would be nicer if it was just like red, 5 red, 5 blue, 5 green, or sorry, 5 yellow, and then 3 black, 3 white. Yeah, it's a sunset, or it's supposed to be. Well, you saying was it supposed to be doesn't really inspire me right now with where I'm at. So yeah, I'm trying to push some more of the values. Again, it's hard because these paints aren't top of the line. I mean, they don't have to be. It's hard when sometimes you have to fight against the media. All right, here comes the red. Look at that red popping in. And then I'm also gonna mix up there, but like right now I'm just gonna mix up. What the red is supposed to do is kill kind of the brown that I'm getting. If I was in... Okay, hold on. I can kind of do this real quick. If I was in Photoshop, or, not Photoshop, because I'm not giving Adobe any money. If I was to adjust what I'm seeing, let me get my color correction here. Now push the saturation a bit. Now, I would like add a little bit of this color to it. Or no, sorry, that's too much. Something like that. And then I would kind of make the clouds a little more distinct. But this is a little more what I'm seeing, actually. Hold on. Let's pretend like we can play pretend. Yeah, that's what I'm painting. That's Yeah, here comes the red in the top. This is what's gonna like add some of that chazoom. When we layer, if we have time to layer it again, I'm gonna put more purple over the red though. But the red is just about to be like, whoa, what's going up there, huh? And I'm probably gonna get a blow dryer, and then I'm gonna pop in some yellow and like beige up here. I'm going to mix. We're gonna keep going here with mixing some of the colors up here. I have rose, which I haven't introduced yet. I'm gonna mix that with the red area. Should give us some intrigue. That's interesting. Kind of popping a bit more. Yeah, you see what I mean? I think that yellow down here would really make this work out a lot nicer. I didn't want to go too high with that. That was just cross it. Just cross. whenever I hear this song now, I just think about and I did it to myself. I just think about Table Tennis for Vengeance. This is the song that plays when I finished it, kind of. Ooh, yeah, I like the red a lot more. Looking at the stream version of this anyway. I think it was just kind of like blurry, and now that the red is coming in, it's like popping it out. But like I said, the beige yellow combo, I think it would go hard. And then I kind of want to push more purple here because, like, you know, it's otherwise... Well, on stream it looks flat blue. But it's not in person. But I... So, you know, I remembered Bob Ross actually paints more vivid. Dressed up as Mario. I don't have any. Hello, Tom, by the way. What was I saying? Bob, I don't think I've ever really seen a picture of his like stuff he does for video versus stuff he does to test, you know, in practice. Because like he paints with more vivid colors on video. So then it captured more. I don't know if that's like I don't know if that's something I have to do. Yeah, like I said though, some purple, and then a little bit of like, you know, yellow here. So maybe maybe we'll take a quick break. We've been at this for an hour so far. Let me stand up and stretch, and then let me get like my blow dryer. By the way, I don't know when we will see stuff from Minecraft again. From Carl's server. But, like, Tom's been going crazy. I mean, I've been going crazy too, but like we've been doing different kinds of crazy. Okay, let me grab the dryer of blow. Here I go. Here I am. I am leaving the room to get a blow dryer. Back again with a blow dryer in my stupid hand. Yeah. Sponsored by Quiet Styler 1875. Vidal Sassoon. I don't know. Where do I plug this? I gotta unplug my Wii U. Wii U. Bum, 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 bum. Da, da, da. All right. So surprisingly, my audio canceller is pretty good against my blow dryer, but I will give you a notice in advance. If I talk, you'll hear it, and it could be kind of loud. But I think my noise suppression is pretty good. Hold on. If you'd like to see this painting from up front, that's how it looks. Yeah, like, you know, I think there's some areas I would kind of want to work on. Top left, and then the clouds. Kinda. Whatever. Oh. Here comes the blow dryer. Okay, but now it's audible. You know, I'll just mute it so I can put it on high. Unless people want to hear it, let me know. The canvas is dry. And so am I. Okay, we're gonna do what I said I was gonna do. Remember? I don't. We're gonna get some. Let's see here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Brush like this. And I kind of have a yellow here already, so let's just kind of see how that looks. Oh, Garage Talk. Ooh, oh, I think I need to get rid of this song from the playlist. For YouTube. Oh, you see what the yellow is kind of doing here? That's why I want to put beige in it, because I don't think it's like... In real life, it's not vivid. On stream, it's surprisingly vivid. So, like, I don't know. So let's get... Let's get apricot. So, let me just show you. Apricot. Very yellow on stream. I'm gonna mix that. You know, hold on. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna start with just yellow alone, and then I'm gonna mix into the apricot. Here. One, yeah. Okay. Oh, I gotta think about this a little more. Yeah, I think so. The yellow will be like here. I'm gonna mix it with orange. Because it looks kind of nice on stream, but in person, just like flat out yellow. I want it to be like a warmer yellow. I'm tossing in some orange. Tossing it in like a salad. Okay. So you might be wondering how I'm placing it down. I'm kind of doing wiggles and dabs. Not really any logic behind it. I don't know. Cloud goes whoosh. I tried follow suit. Some part of me thinks the abstraction of how it looks on stream makes it look like it's really cool, and then in person it doesn't. I don't know. Is there a phenomena for, like, you know, the vision of the what you see and what I see is different, and then I like the thing you see more than I see? Is that parallelism? Orange? I'm gonna put some more orange again. Almost use up the whole orange here. Crazy. I still have the apricot to use too. Oops. Ah, that looked a lot nicer. I'm kind of busy, bot. Do you mind coming later? Advertise your sussy website. Ah! Keeps happening. I keep dooming myself to the same fate. Again and again. I'm painting a flavorful chicken tender right here. It's got 500 herbs and spices. Hmm. Okay, and then yeah, the orange has to kind of come here too. If we're gonna put the sun here, I'm gonna try to really pay attention to that. Like, this should be a lot more stuff should be brighter over here. Does this get struck on YouTube? I really need to update these. I think they get ID'd on YouTube, but they don't get struck. But I still just keep it in mind that Bomb Rush stuff unfortunately gets noted a lot. But yeah, I don't think you get hit for it. But you know, you gotta play it cool on YouTube. This is gonna happen a lot, by the way, where I'm like, ah, you know what happened to the color I had before? Looked a lot nicer when it was the other way around. And then you go backtrack, and then you're like, ooh, hey, what happened? I liked it when it was worse. Or when I thought it was worse. Alright, here comes the apricot. Coming in hot, apricot. So let's put the sun. I'm feeling like a lot of things are pointing right here. Okay, so that's the sun. All the clouds are gonna pay attention to what this thing is saying here. I'm gonna like hide it too, so it's not apparent. Not very circular, is it? Well, that's fine. You know, we'll put pure white there. Because I just keep making it larger. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking more red. I'm trying to add like swooshes. Because it's a lot of daps. I want some swooshes. Swooshes? Yeah, I forget. This is not the sun. This is a cloud. Change my mind. Whoa! Wow, where'd it go? I think at the least you could tell where I want like the light focus to be, like over here. I just need to keep kind of pushing that. So I think we're gonna go back to red at one point. Kind of darken up here again. Kind of want to do some swooshes with red as well. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. A little bit of that going on. Slotting in some yellow here. Like this middle section. Yeah, okay. Is this my red one? Yeah, I'm gonna put some red again. Now, I'm gonna do a different technique with this red. I'm gonna like... You know what? Hold on. Let me swap brushes. I want a small one, and I'm gonna do some impressionism. I'm just gonna put dots everywhere. I'm not talking about Phasmo kind of dots. Just kind of doing this kind of stuff. So we're gonna do dots and swooshes, you know? Dots and swooshes. And some swooshes over here, for example. Yeah, I think so far this has been a fun piece. I've been a little more confident in it than like I kind of was expecting to. But we're not gonna. I don't want to break the bank. I don't want to put. Oh, whoa! There's a mountain here. I was originally gonna do that. A mountain here. We're gonna put you know, picture me. How about this is just Wuhu Island? I could put again. I'm gonna put an ocean here, like a beach. 2 characters. That'd be cool. Just change this to be a Wii Sports thing. I was talking how I was a little bit nostalgic for it just a moment ago too, with the song that played. Song's a bit quiet. What about a little green up here too? There's already a bit of green, so what if I just like accept it? Put some green in. But with the same mentality of what I'm doing here, like where I'm just like putting dots. I have some bad news for fans of Grand Theft Auto 6. It will not be on PS1 or the Dreamcast. Actually, if I can recall, there's like a cool project that was trying to port Gran Turismo to like Grand Theft Auto. I keep saying that. Grand Theft Auto to an older console. I forget which one though. There's like Minecraft on GameCube, and that's a cool project. I know. I hate to be the one that brings the bad news. Sometimes you gotta be the messenger. There's that really goofy, like, IGN post where it's like, I think it's IGN, it could be anything, where it's like, this is if Spider-Man was on the GBA, and then it's like got a really crappy pixel filter, and then it's playing like random like 8-bit music or like keygen music sounding. I have some good news though. It's gonna be on the Wii. I have some sad news. It's not gonna be on the hoop through the water console. I have some great news. It's not gonna be on the Ouya. Commodore 64. My friends are doing like I forget if it's real money or if it's just like a play thing of like Metacritic score gambling, or not gambling, like, you know, they do a draft at the start of the year and they like, okay, this game's gonna do well, this game's not gonna do well, yada yada yada. And I think a lot of people bet that like Grand Theft Auto was gonna score well, but now that it's not releasing this year, they lose that investment or dream team pick. I forget what it is. And you know, it's a little messed up. You're banking on a game doing well or not doing well. But you know, as long as you don't turn it into anything other than harmless fun between friends, that's the matters. But I think that was why it was such a smart anti-pick to say it wouldn't be good. In that, if you bet against it and it doesn't come out the year, you in that scenario you win. I think. I think that's why I think one of my friends was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do an anti-pick on it or something." I don't remember how it works. I still think about how Vinesauce Joel found the glitch of just drinking a bunch of soda cans to soft lock the game or crash the game. I think it was him that found it. I don't know. There's something I don't know how to say it like that. Something to that effect. Woo. Okay, I still have some red, so that's why I just keep putting it everywhere. Why not? You know, okay, this is gonna be a weird tangent, but I was just thinking about like how I used to have art class, right? How much of an issue is it in art class specifically? Because we know how much of an issue it is for just class in general, using generative AI. I wonder how classroom settings are with it for art class, like because some of the stuff I did for I took AP art, and some of the stuff we did, like, you know, I did digital art for some of my breadth, my portfolio. So like, I wonder how that goes. I would say the best way to do it, maybe like counter it, is like, you know, have students submit a time lapse, because I think some time lapses can be faked, but it's hard to fake it. Because I've seen some really bad, yeah, here's my time lapse, and then, you know, it's just them using a white, like, eraser and getting rid of white. I've seen that. It's like, yeah, sure, buddy. I'm switching to some purple. I want to put it on the top again here. And I don't mind kind of blurring up some of this, so. But it's not very noticeable on stream still. Like, even if I put the camera up, you can't really see that I put purple there, I don't think. So, maybe I push it with a little bit of black. Black is very strong, so like, just hold on. Mix with the purple. Mix with the perp. We traded for years. Okay. There's some black in there. And then also up here. Doing something brave right now. Trying to push some of the dark values by slamming purple into it. Purple! Purple! Bill! Welcome back, TFT. What'd you end up doing? You weren't gone for that long. Ooh. Just a din-din. Got a table. Ice cream? Ice cream! Ooh, that's a little too much. I'll fix what's down there. Like that's a little much. Worry not. Just pull out some red. Worry not. I kind of like it here though, but like here, I don't want some of that red. Win. It's as simple as putting it over. I hope it was a good time. Well, of course it's a good time when you get to pet cats, right? For you? You know, I actually haven't wet any of the brushes. I'm gonna wet this one, and I'm gonna mix it with some of this yellow. I'm gonna, or orange, I mean to say. And I'm just gonna put it down here. You know what's a shame? I can't access the weather channel on the Wii. But I can still do check me out, so I don't know. What's the apps? I also heard that Homebrew actually shut down for a kind of a weird reason. I didn't follow the thing too much, but it was something about they used source code from Nintendo. But like you're already a thing that, well, it's other stolen code too, right? I don't know. I didn't really pay attention or read into it. I did pay attention, just didn't do it well. Not that I know anything about Homebrew. I am talking about the Wii channel, the weather channel specifically on the Wii. But yeah, I always I talk about it. I always like I remember I went home from school. I would boot up the weather channel. I was like, "Yep, it was raining." Getting internet on the Wii was like I don't know why it felt like such a new thing. Even though, well, no, actually for me it was the first console I had that had internet. Because, you know, PS2 did, but we never did that. And then Dreamcast. And then I forget what console before that had internet. I thought there was a console before the Dreamcast that had internet. X-Band. Ryan, technically the Satella, right? I think about it. Or wait, the Satella is the... Alright. Fill in the blanks for me, I'm busy. I'm busy painting. I don't have time for such trivialities. Such as remembering things I want to say. Okay, yeah. This is coming together, right? Again, this looks different in person than stream. But I think on stream it looks really cool. I need to figure out what color for the ocean, so I'm gonna look up the ocean. Probably like blue, dark blue, black, actually. Yeah, some blues, some purples, some yellow. Okay. Yeah, let me... This is what we did so far. I think we could finish it today. Because, yeah, it's just supposed to be a simple thing. Just a simple painting. We're gonna do something a little different here. No, we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna start with blue and then get darker with it. I'm gonna use up a lot of my blue. My true blue. My true blue. Alright, I'm gonna wet my brush. That way it goes across. Oh, and look at that. So, there's a little bit of purple in here. You see it? Now, I've never really done water that looks realistic, so this will just be tranquil water, maybe? Yeah, I wet it, and then I'm gonna just smooth it across. If I really want to sell that I'm Bob Rossing, I'll go. When I'm done, I'll go. And there. There it is. I wonder if you'll hear all of this if I turn off my filters. Let's try it. This is a new experience. I'm turning off all my microphone filters. I should sound worse right now. Okay, here it comes. Okay, I turned it back on. my filters. But yeah, you know, surprisingly, a lot of my setup is pretty darn good. Oh, this is Viridian. Oh, that would have... well, I didn't actually put blue. I wanted to put green in the sky, and then I didn't. Oh, let's finish this. I didn't ask what other people did today. Let me know what you did today. I did work. Then I ate soup. And then I clipped my nails. And then I worked on music. And then I started my stream. Not in that order. I want to get the sound font for Hotel Dusk because, like, I really like the music of it. I would say it's my second favorite. No, I'm gonna say it's my favorite DS OST. I think it's good all around. There's not really any songs I dislike. I know this is Last Window, but still, Hotel Dusk. Contact is probably my second favorite. There's a lot of songs that I like, and in fact, if you were around on Carl's side, you know that one of my favorite songs in video games is from Contact. Kind of pull it out. See? Yeah, I think we could do with some purple in here. Right? Some purple. Some purple. Maybe some blue. Let me top out the top with some blue. Light blue, rather. But yeah, I don't want to add white. No white. Here. Oh, speaking of video game news, did you hear that David Hayter is going to be in the Yakuza English dub? He's going to be Kashiwagi. Damn it, Nishiki. Why couldn't you be like Kiryu? Well, actually it's Zero, so... Doesn't happen. Zero. I think the VA for Ichiban is also Nishiki, which I think is a good choice. Because I know there's a scene, I didn't watch it, but I know there's a scene where Ichiban, you know, starts crying, and it's like really dramatic, like climax part. So there's a part in Zero where Nishiki cries, and I feel like it's a good. Not only is it kind of comedic that he's Nishiki because of the successor and all that, right? But you know, yeah, what I was saying. Oh, so okay, it's the same, right? You see, there's nothing crazy going on here, right? But like, I think this is a really nice accent painting. Like, you could put it in my room and it would be nice. I don't know where to put it in my freaking room, though, you know? There's not a lot of places to hang stuff no more. Look, more Hotel Dusk music. Or listen. Or you could look, actually, it's down there. Alright, what was I gonna do? Grab this. And some more vivid blue in here. No problem. Okay, the Orpal, so we're gonna work from the bottom up with this. Bottoms up. Surfs up. I'm gonna go into just straight black here. Wet it a lot. Okay. I just kind of wanted to see if this would work, and it not really. I think I need to mix it with Perfect. Okay, so let me do that. Let me put some blue here. Perp. That's on play already, but I like it enough. I'm actually gonna put some dark seafoam in here for a bit of a crazy mix. So you can see, here's how my palette looks. And I'm mixing colors in the middle one. I think that's the color I want. It's not coming across nicely on webcam. This is the one time where in person it looks a little nicer. But let me we'll work this out. Actually, I kind of like that. I kind of like it the way it is. Even on stream, I think I like it. The more I look at it. Oh shoot. I got a lot of my... I need to scrub this later. I have a lot of white furniture. And I may have gotten some of my table a little splattered. I'm gonna put some more dark seafoam in there. Gonna experiment. With a unique color. Ah. I like it kind of popping in a little. You can see it right there, for example. This would look nicer with some waves going on. I don't know how to do that. I think I had to work reverse. We'll see if we can detail at the end of this. Standing up and finishing this. Doing some stand-up painting. Pushing down this red to meet with the horizon a little more. Go and touch too, why not? Little water. There we go. Okay. Can I make this water look a little more active? That's the last thing we're gonna try. I'm gonna put like... Sorry. Looking at my reference image. Here we go. ASMR hot blow dryer. ASMR blow dryer. ASMR. I'll mute. I didn't realize like it was like I don't think it has auto adjust my webcam. Should be doing that. Oh shoot, I never I never toggled my settings on my webcam. Oops. Never. Yeah. So I was like, why is it flashing? That explains it. Thank you. Okay. Take a picture now because I might wreck it. Because I want to put white and yellow and add like waves. I need to think about how I want to do this. White, yellow, blue. No, not blue. That kind of ruined something. Oh well. Yeah, okay. Or maybe seafoam. I'm gonna use dark seafoam. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna mix it with not too much white. It's like very prominent. Let me instead of this big one, use this small titanium white. Plop. And then a little bit of grass green going in. Chamomile. Get a new brush, a small brush, thin brush. Might need more white. Let's just do this as a preliminary, and then we'll add more white later. Did this play already? Oh wow. Nothing fits more than this music. Ooh, that the green is looking really nice here. Like it pops in a nice way. I don't think it's too obtrusive. As you know, the water is filled with piss, so it's a little greenish. I love it when my commentary belies the art and the music. It's like, oh yeah, it's filled with piss, the ocean. So that's why it looks like that. I'm sure. I would know, I pissed in it. You know, I got Claire de Lune playing in the background or something. I mixed in a little bit of yellow. I'm feeling a little brave here. Have some variations, a little. You too. TFP was bummed out that the piss sinker, the sink pissers subreddit shut down. But you know, it had to go. Nothing beats me lying on stream. TP was not upset about it. TP was probably more like, good. What do you mean that was a subreddit? I have some sad news for GTA 6 fans. There's no sink pissing. I mixed a lot of this green, this light green one. So we're gonna have to use it. Even though I'm like, you know what, it kind of looked nicer without the yellow. You know. It feels like this painting needs something to like finish it, but like I don't know. Like I want something in the middle, I just don't know. It could be Wuhu Island. I need to look up a reference. Even though I kind of remember it from memory, you know, you go. Oh, let's do that later. I don't even know why I did that just now. I don't know if you could tell. I put black back in. Like, didn't need to do that. They just lost his sale. How many people are actually intending to get it? I don't have an intent. Not that I like don't think it's gonna be fun. It just like I haven't really played in a while. GTA's. So eventually play it, not day one. Do, 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 do. We're gonna alternate between. I have a palette here of 3 things I'm really bouncing between now, or 4. I have like a pure black right here. I got that lime green, which I didn't really end up liking too much. I got the softer green, which I like, and then I got a small amount of blue. I'm gonna try to, you know, mix between them. For example, I put some blue there, but I'm putting some black back in. Green. I'm doing a balancing act right now because I didn't really. I haven't really thought of how I'm doing this. I'm surprised we got this far with me liking it. Mitochondria. Mitochondria. If you had to put Waka in other games, what would you want him in? Because like I think he'd be funny in Parasite Eve. I want to see him in Worlds without Al Bhed. Like what is he offended by next? Like what is Waka in Detroit Become Human. Mafia 3. Rhoda, come meet me at my car shop. Oh. I didn't play Mafia 3. I think I watched someone play it, but I wasn't super paying attention to it. I played Mafia 2, 1. And I always think about Johnny when I play. Oh, I think I watched Johnny play Mafia 3. Did I watch? Maybe I'm wrong then. What's the one where you're wearing like a leather jacket thing, and then it was kind of buggy? Wasn't it Mafia 3? What am I mixing it up with then? Oh, my headphones. Oh, okay, no, it was still Mafia 3 that I was thinking about. No, okay. Because you had like a brown, green... Okay, I don't remember. It's been a hot minute still. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. So it's not really wave on stream. Stream makes everything look different. Like on stream, it looks like waves. In person, not really. Okay. Now, too much. It's too much. But it's kind of cool looking at this, what you can do in like 2 hours. Hold on, can I fix this? Maybe it's not worth fixing. I mixed up too much green here. I'm wondering if I put in some blue and black, will it be a nice color? Yeah, that's fine. Maybe I want to put a little pink in here. 1 in the pink, 2 in the pink, 3 in the pink, 4 in the pink. We're putting pink in there. It's a gamble. Here come the pink. I think I like it, but I need to push more of the dark values back in. Where's my knife? Sorry if you don't like scraping noises. I should have prefaced. Okay. I don't like scraping noises either. So it's hitting the point in the stream where it's like, yeah, let's just no talking. Just painting. I wish I got this more even. I don't really know how to do that. If anything, I'm just gonna hard blend it. Ooh, there's a boo-boo here. There's a spill, and it went straight down. My water! Pretend it didn't happen. No, it happened. So visible. Oh. Hold on. I think I could fix it by drying it and then painting over it. But you can see it on stream even, so. Okie doke. Uh, this is an emergency operation. It's still noticeable. Darn. We'll just have to accept that it's there. Annihilate. I'm being brave because I already messed up over there. Thank you. I always appreciate the compliment. And it goes a long way too, so thank you. It ups my ego. Make more brave moves. I think forcing the green in a little more was a good idea. But we kind of lost some of the waves we did, I think. So, let me try to pop some, like a little more in here. And then, I don't know, I might put in Wuhu Island. I need a focal point thing. You think it should be, like, a little offset? Or should it be centered? What do you think? Let me know. I'll ask that again, or I'll ask that again once I do this, so you can get a better sense of like. Okay, so this is the painting, right? Where should it go? I'm feeling slightly to the left. What do you feel? Let me know. Ah, jeez. My headphones are now stuck through the tripod. Okay. This sleeve has been unraveling each time. This one. I would say your expertise is photography, so I think your sense of photography comes in clutch here. Okay. I want to match the top style, so I'm actually going to start to wrap this up. I'm going to like put some dabs here. Put some I don't want to. And some swooshes. Remember from earlier, the swooshes? They're back. Dun, 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 dun. Oh wait, I forgot this is the song that goes dun 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 dun. There it goes. Okay. It's time to be brave. I don't know if I wanna. I don't know. So it's... I kind of did the shape wrong. It's actually... Because I did this. Because I was thinking about like how high the like the force area is, but no, it's just so I think we're just gonna do it in pure black. Black mixed with green. Take you know what, take screenshots now. Now is the bravery part. There's some cool shots of it. Okay, I'm gonna be brave. So I'm gonna put it here, and then it's gonna go like the mountain is gonna be like right here. Or you know the volcano, Wuhu. We'll start with this brush. I'm mixing it with a little bit of green. Soften it a little, but it's still gonna be pretty prominently black. Okay. Maybe mix it with red. Red and purple? Yeah, red and purple. Oh, is that how you've been playing Sonic Generations? You have the combo? Okay. That makes sense why you're playing it. If that's the case. I was like, oh, you're just playing through it again? Forgetting that it just released again. Okay, this... Ooh, that's... This is now purple? With the... No. Red? What if it's just that? What if I'm done? I'm done. That's it. Shadow figure standing on water. Is it Jesus? Is it? Of course, it's not gonna be 1-to-1. It's gonna be 1 to some. Pixel art? Let me take a peek. Send it my way. Let me look at it. Let me see it. How about I take a look? I should take a gander. You talking like an NPC or like a player character trying to guide the player to go do something else. I should check out what's happening. As much as I'd want to go this way, I should go this way. The Bob Ross mug. Hello, Carl. Sometimes I'm hesitant to get Bob Ross products because it's like, I don't know. Is this who's getting it? Is it the family or is it the company that claims ownership over Bob? I forget if they're the same thing. I don't think they are. Yeah, howdy. This ended up being a video game drawing. Or painting, not drawing. So I don't think I got the shape quite right. It's supposed to be. Yeah. My comment is more to like just general Bob Ross products. Like, here's the Bob Ross board game. I don't know. I was gifted a Bob Ross thing so long ago. And it pains me to say I don't even remember who gave it to me anymore. Because I got it, like, during my bachelor's. You know? This was, like, 2019, so forgive me if an event that happened after that made me forget everything. Circle? Rosie was trying to make a circle, too, and she was having a hard time. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's very early. It's definitely painful to make circles. Like, there's always like there's some guides. Like, it seems like the suspects of yours are the ends with the 2. I think those should start becoming 1 1 1 1 1. You know. Can you tell what I'm painting, by the way, Carl? Because, like, I told everyone else what I pivoted to. But, like, this should be kind of... Oh, okay. I have to mute it. Yeah, you don't often see the silhouette. Oh, I'm gonna mute to Not quite. It would be cool. I've never really done anything for Monkey Island. I should do a Mario Paint of it down the line. I realize this is the kind of thing where you just think about me and what I would draw, or like what represents me and stuff like that, and then you have the answer. What'd you do today, by the way, Carl? I did work. I clipped my nail. I picked my nose. I mean, who doesn't? But that's not my routine. Should I do the thing you did to me? It's like, oh, who's the friend? No. That's fine. Kind of a full day already, I would feel. I have some sad news, TFP. It's not Grand Theft Auto 6. I have some sad news, TFP. It's not the Bob Ross mug. Go. Now you just broke NDA though. Or did you? This joke will never end. I think you got that on a recent, what Carl get now too. Thought. Anyway, this is Wuhu Island, Carl. Isn't Eventide actually Wuhu Island? Now that you joke about that though, I kind of forget. I forget Eventide. I thought they had an island that looks like. No, it's not. I thought they had an island that looked like another game's island or something. I don't know what I'm remembering then. Anyway, this is how you know I'm like a real one. I'm a real Wuhu Island fan. I'm putting the welcome gate over here. Oh! This is the kind of song that you just hear the sound effects to. It goes. Okay. Good choice. That might have been one of my best Waluigi's. Good choice. Or shoot, is that Wario that says that? I actually don't remember. No, Wario goes like, wow! What the Sigma? That's what he says. It didn't have job security. Good choice. Good choice. Bum bum ba bum 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 bum. Oh, very random thing. I'm in the group with a Sleepy Cat, and she was picking movies to watch. I'm curious which one you would all watch. So there's Arrival, Conclave, Requiem for a Dream, or The Breakfast Club. I voted for Requiem for a Dream. My second would have been Breakfast. You know, I think the Breakfast Club. Maybe it's no. I don't think it's ever too late because like it's such a. For a lot of people, it was a very formative movie. Or am I? No, well, it could be the Breakfast Club or the Breakfast at Tiffany's. Both, I think, count. I think both are formative movies in their own right. If I ever watched a movie on stream, like, you know, I'd have a timer. Do you guys think it would be really funny? So Johnny actually really likes the movie Grease. What if I told him, dude, we're gonna watch Grease on stream. We're gonna have a timer. We're gonna put on the TV. We're gonna have a good time. And then I put Grease 2 on. Oh, just like between Arrival, Conclave, Requiem for a Dream, and The Breakfast Club, which one would you like pick? Johnny may punch you. Devil may cry, Johnny may punch. Grease is fun with like watching it with other people. Cause you know, it's kind of you go into it kind of knowing, yeah, it's gonna be a bit cheesy. You know, there's a Wii game of Grease, Carl, and they censor some of the words. It's a musical game. I think it's for the Wii. Like what is it? They censor the word pussy. I don't know why I said it like Tweety there. I said the wood. So from bottom to top or top to bottom? Oh, okay. The one that's winning that poll right now is Requiem for a Dream. Because I voted it for... I also voted for it. Released on DS, oh boy. You can get that with the Edgy and AJ and Ali. Oh shoot, who's they sing the Bratz music? Get that in a combo pack, and then say goodbye to the YouTube bot. They had to censor whiskey. I think it's a little subtle, but adding the red I think was a good idea because you can see like it kind of pops out because of like the orange that came out. It's there. Okay, with the remaining black I have, I'm just gonna like on the bottom here. which had the bigger stink. Makes sense. Again, it's an interesting thing to navigate. Like right now, I don't give a hoot about what Twitch doesn't like anymore. In terms of copyright, for the most part, I'm not gonna watch something. Oh, this is very random, Carl. I don't know if you would spend as much on an acrylic charm, because I think so. The Nami one I have is $15, right? I mean, but it's really nice quality. But that artist also sells Rune Factory 4 ones, and I only remember that recently because I was like looking through my bookmarks tab. I was like, ooh, maybe down the line I would get one. Ryan, it'd be cool in the future. I just like, Carl, check your mailbox. Who gave you my mailbox? Check it. I thought you were gonna give me a Forte thing. Why is there a severed finger here? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Now just recite the poem that I enclosed. That's a lot of pressure. For me to know the dark secret. I mean, I could, if you do that, you could, I control you. Yeah, okay. Well, you just did it. I control you the way you trolled me about your IP address thing. And I go like, yeah, Carl, I got it on this piece of paper. It's too freaking late. Is that the bean location? Ah! This ended up being a really cool painting. I came in thinking it was just gonna be like whatever, but like I'm really happy with it. What does it look like to you guys? Cool? The answer is yeah, you think it's cool because it's cool. Well. Just some final adjustments here. Again, okay, let me critique myself. Okay, so here's the full view. I could do with a little more red here. And I kind of accidentally did a little goof there. That's why it looks a little whiter over there. maybe a little more darker here. And then I wish I could push some of these values a little more, make them look a little more like flowing water, but I've never really been fantastic at water. So yeah, let's just let's wrap this up with some last minute changes. And let me do the standing Kevin technique for it. Oh boy, my bottom is quite moistened from sitting so long. I thought you would all like to know that. I inform you, my confidants, about my status of my pantaloons. My foot is numb too. I've been sitting on my foot for a bit. I would also maybe make Wuhu Island a little larger, but I'd have to do some moving. Because, like, I would just cut this part off. It looks a little nicer on stream because, like, this looks taller. Maybe I'll just make it a little taller. So just some last minute changes. And then also, I think the problem is, I think the sky has a certain style to it, and then the water doesn't. Like, I didn't really do, like, the impressionism concept up there, down there. Overall, still, I'm proud of it. Another issue is I don't know where the hell to put this. Like I said. Just hang it on my ceiling and I could look at it every night. And then during an earthquake it can fall on me. Okay, black. I see the lights before me, and I'll paint it black. You know, what if the next drawing I do is the bean? Huh? Wouldn't that be cool? Should I do it? Let me know in the comments below. The bean would be cool. I would do a lot of rainbow. It would look like a piece of shit modern art thing that you see in like some billionaires or some millionaires apartment. Like, I'm being very specific about what I'm talking about. Because I don't think modern art is crap. But I mean, like, there's a certain genre that I don't like. You know, like here's a lion with a gun. smoking a cigar, and it's gold. And then here's the bean with, you know, cryptocurrency. That kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to say. That is true. I've never really done textures like that. So it'd be an experiment. Carl, say I did that and then you gave me your address at your farmhouse. Would you hang it up? Even though I just described it as a painting that I think a certain genre of people would have. A little taller. Yeah, I think between the... Let me show the other paintings, because I never worked more on them, admittedly. I think this one's the best one I've done on stream. Doing one last water adjustment, and I think we should just call it. Because, keep adding. Bean sphere. Chicago. That's a simple shape. L train plus ratio. Ba, 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 ba. Huh. Shlamori Hano. It's a patso. That would be the worst stream ever. 2 hours of painting like a sim. It's a gamzo. Schlamardo. Fribs. Chegra beneath. Just send me here. Is this something I could play on stream? Carl sent me something. I'm gonna assume no. I'm adding interesting waves and patterns just because I think it will make it match the sky a little more if it's a little different looking. Because I keep adding new colors and then killing it, so I'm trying to like, not. Okay. Glissando. I'm adding pink again. I think the pink looks nice. It does look kind of reddish against the green. So what I'm doing is like, I'm putting a shape down and then I'm scraping it with this kind of dry brush. Which is killing it, but like, if I keep doing this and layering it, then like, some of these weird shapes should still show through. Time is it? Okay. Let's wrap up soon. I've been at this for 3 hours. Didn't I say that like a bit ago? You know me. Imagine a Bob Ross episode where it's like, no, I'm not done. Change my mind. Thank you all for sticking around, by the way, for this entire process, or just for a little bit of it. It's been a nice outlet, but my back is killing me because I've been hunching all this time. I'm probably going to lay down and kick my legs and look at my Pokemon card. Yeah, perhaps. Well, thank you. And inspirational too. Keep my own word. You finish your circle? I don't know why, and this is not an insult to art majors, but you know, I like there's that meme about like, what the hell do you do in cooking college? Do you just like, oh no, I have to turn in a lasagna tomorrow? And it's like, what do you do as an art major? I have to turn in circle tomorrow. Oh no. Definitely not a knock against it. I just think about submitting circle is more of the joke. Fair enough. We'll get that circle next time. That's what ancient cavemen said to each other. Look at me circle. Spent days on it. What circle? Me not know. Me just compelled to do it. Oh, me think we should kill you. Me think you getting too big for britches. Making circle? What fuck? What fuck? What next? Car? Oh, hold on. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. How good is my cat? Ow. Ow. Ah. Okay, sorry to interrupt the Kingdom Hearts music, but we should listen to wrap it up. When the song ends is when I'm done. Imagine this was Lego Island instead, though. I could have gone either way. And a Lego brick? No. How dare you even insinuate that? Lego Island can just be so easily produced. This is the first time you've offended me. And it won't be the last. Know it. With a mentality like that? What the hell? Do do do. Do. All right. Yep, I'm done. Woo. So let's show how it looks like this. So yeah, I think the only thing is like I would cut off a little bit of the top, but the top is kind of messy. So if I were to edit this, I would shrink it down like. I don't know how I'm gonna take a picture of this. Anyway, like let's compare it to the other pieces I've done. It's like, yeah, I think this is my best one. So here's Miku. I didn't finish it. You can't tell. I did. I was like, maybe down the line, but. And then here's the cat. The weird arms. And here's it upside down. Just. Actually, wait. As far as I know, only dogs live on Wuhu Island, right? So, it'd be a little tough for the cat to enjoy itself. Okay. If you're curious about the mess, I had a mess over here. I had to clean. Yeah, let me get the best angle I can. Let me get the best lighting I can first. Oh, well, that's not gonna help because this will be here. Okay, well. Oh, I meant to do it like this. No, it's better this way. Yep, that's what we did today. I really like the clouds. Like, I think I killed it. Yeah, thanks for joining me. This was fun. Next time we'll draw the bean. Keep creating lore with these paintings. I already made a whole event with lore about this stupid island, so I don't think I need to go make lore with the paintings. I don't think you were around for that, Prin. I made like a 10-part storyline to go with me playing table tennis. So it's like, come on, I don't need to make more lore on the Wuhu Island. I was tempted to for a bit, and then I was like, oh, I beat the basketball. I can go home. But you know. Tomorrow is gonna be a little... I don't think that's streamed, right? That's just gonna be us, like, discussing what we're gonna do with the TTRP. I don't know if this entire thing's gonna be streamed either. Let me know. And then what? What else is happening? So this Friday is gonna be hanging out with Bright. Fire Emblem. I don't think I'm streaming this weekend. There's not an opportunity. We weren't going to anyway because we were gonna do Mahjong, but then turns out next week is probably better. So. Okay, real quick, just gonna check something. I think we could raid. I'm gonna raid Bizvale. I think he's doing an observation duty game. Let me just crack that open real quick. Yeah, looks like it. So yeah, I'll send you guys that way. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time.